Hi everyone, I'll be reviewing my recent trip on the Royal Caribbean Freedom of the Seas cruise to the Bahamas, which is a 3-night cruise taking off at the Port of Miami, which you just saw. We're now finally on the cruise ship. These are sights on the cruise. There's a lot of music, a lot of places to sit, a lot of areas to just hang out, chill, eat, drink beverages. They have alcohol at numerous bars as well. A lot of people like to get on the cruise ship early just so that they can start enjoying the amenities, the water park, all of that early rather than right before the cruise ship departs the port. Starting our little snack off at the taco, Mexican burrito, quesadilla type bar here. It's self-serve, buffet style. You can eat a lot of food, and it was all very delicious, and we enjoyed all of it. There's footage of us walking around the cruise ship. This is one of their buffet lunch/breakfast areas with a lot of food options. This is footage from the cruise ship where you can see the central area. Finally getting to the rooms, we had wonderful views. It was with a small balcony of the water as well as us finally departing the Port of Miami. It's a little windy. This is what the room looks like. It's a fairly decent sized room. There's 2 beds. You can purchase water bottles, so that's something to note, that when you make your reservation, you can actually ask them to leave water bottles in your room so that you don't have to go downstairs and get cup water each time. We did get the balcony view, and it was beautiful. Certainly worth it if you like to hang out outside or like to see the water as you are on the cruise ship. Like any other cruise ship, the bathroom is quite tight, but it's enough for 1 person, so you wouldn't be able to share it with 2 people at a time brushing their teeth or anything like that. And very clean. The Royal Caribbean does a great job at really cleaning the rooms prior to us getting aboard and also throughout our stay. There is a closet as well as a lockbox available where you can put a lot of your clothes, and of course a desk. There is a pull-out bed, so you can call one of your service members to come pull the bed out of the ceiling for a 3rd person. Back in the hallway, this is a huge cruise ship with a lot of amenities, activities, and constant, very positive energy throughout the cruise. So you'll meet a lot of their service staff, and they're all very helpful, very energetic, and they really just want to make your experience very positive and very relaxing. This is the view to the center Plaza type area of the cruise ship. You could walk straight down the cruise ship in the middle. There's a lot of shops. There's a Ben & Jerry's. Looking up, you'll see a lot of windows and nice natural light. Music is something that's constantly going on in the cruise ship, especially in this mall gallery area. And so it's very nice. There's other areas that are a little bit more calm without any music as well. There's shops. There's pizza places where you can also have Italian food. Everything's all inclusive, so you have a lot of choices. However, there are certain restaurants and certain foods that you do have to purchase out of pocket. So for example, the Ben & Jerry's is not included. Here is a bar area that's very good in terms of just a place to hang out. There is a theater where there's comedy shows as well as other nightly entertainment available. It's a very large theater, so of course you'll want to get there early because it might still book up. Here's the view for our second day. We're finally about to approach and dock at Nassau. So we're at the Bahamas or close to it. It's a beautiful view of the Bahamas, and really the Royal Caribbean does a great job at really just accommodating everyone. And I think personally for my group, we did not experience any significant motion sickness or feel like the boat was rocking. Of course, that has to do with the weather as well, and we thankfully had good weather. They're very strict on washing hands prior to going to the buffet. They have sanitizer and actual sinks available, and so that's great to know that hygiene is certainly a priority for them. We have gotten off of the boat at this point, and we're actually off to our excursion that we booked through Royal Caribbean. This is an excursion to the Blue Lagoon Island. We actually purchased the upgraded adults only passes. So not only are we going to Blue Lagoon Island on this cruise, on this little ship, we also will be given VIP access to an area that's a little bit less crowded and adults only.
Please stand somewhere where you can hold on to something.
It's a beautiful island, certainly recommend it. There are areas where a lot of families can enjoy the water, and then also if you purchase the VIP area, you'll be only with adults. This is the VIP area. To note, the Blue Lagoon Island VIP area is much more rocky than the family or general public area, so you do have to be careful with some of the more rock structures near the sand. Lunch was included, so it was very serene having lunch kind of like in the jungle on a tropical island. So it was a good experience, and the food was delicious. It was nice to try some food that's native to the Bahamas. Here's a view of the non-adults only section. As you can see, there's a lot of areas where you can sit down in the shade as well as in the sun. A lot of music, beautiful, beautiful layout, and very relaxing. There, of course, are food and beverages constantly available for purchase mainly, since this is an excursion and this is not part of the Royal Caribbean package of all-inclusive deal. So we're back on the boat. They do have events in the center portion of the boat, and so they have this dancing of on the street event. And for the evening service, they actually make very cute animals out of towels and leave them with additional information about the agenda for the next day. For the next day, we actually are going to Coco Cay, which is an island owned by the Royal Caribbean. We'll see footage of that soon. For dinner, this is our formal dinner spot. It's all included in your package. It is wonderful. It's very classy. People dress up and they're able to order a lot of different options. They do have menus available on the Royal Caribbean app. Here's a glimpse of the nightclub that is actually on the cruise ship. And this is the next day. This is Coco Cay. It's an island owned by the Royal Caribbean, and because it's owned by them, everything on this island is really included in your package. They have a lot of seating available, food, drinks, music. It's a very serene island and very family friendly as well. They have activities for kids. They have a water park, which we'll look at soon. And I do want to note, with such high heat for the summers when we visited, it is nice that they constantly provide refreshments. You can purchase alcoholic beverages at the swim-up bars and other areas, but they do have a lot of other juices, sodas, seltzer waters constantly available. So this is, of course, footage closer to the time when people have started leaving the island to go back to the cruise ship. And so that's why you see that there's a lot of spots open. But of course, I'd suggest everyone to get to the island as soon as possible because spots do fill up in the morning pretty quickly. There's a lot to explore on Coco Cay Island, and so if you're more of an adventurous person, you can of course explore the water slides, the water park, as well as a lot of the dancing and other activities that are going on the island. I group personally stayed more towards the beach to enjoy the water, but I think you can certainly utilize your time to do a little bit of everything as well. The island is decorated very well. It has the Royal Caribbean colors and symbols everywhere. It's actually very nice that the island is owned by Royal Caribbean, so you don't have to worry about food or drinks at all because you really just go up to any of the food or drink counters and you're able to eat and drink freely without carrying a credit card around. We're back on the cruise ship. There is a basketball court, there are water slides. There are certainly a lot of activities for all ages. The water slides are also fun for adults. There's also a rock climbing wall available. Overall, we really enjoyed this cruise. I definitely recommend the Freedom of the Seas, a cruise to everyone, not only families, but also couples.